Despite all of our efforts to try and make sure that it doesn't happen, road rage always creeps up on us when we're driving, for the most part. When I first started learning how to drive, I told myself, right as soon as I got behind the wheel, that I would never become one of those road rage drivers. I would do everything in my power to make sure that I never became an angry driver because I just knew that it would not be a good thing if I became an angry driver. But yet that creeped into my driving style almost immediately after I started driving, and now there's no looking back. No matter how much I try, I still get angry almost instantly whenever somebody does something wrong, and it's very easy to do that when you're driving in Edmonton. You know what, I could even start a list, and that list would be longer than any measuring tape that I could probably find. With that being said though, there are several things that just put me over the edge almost as soon as they happen, and those include people who do not drive the speed limit. I don't understand, and I will never understand, why there are people who do not obey the laws of the road, and this goes just well beyond speed limits. The speed limit is the easiest one to follow, but if you go slower than the speed limit, why are you even driving on the road if you cannot obey the speed limit? This also goes for people who zoom right past me, because I will be honest here, I sometimes go over the speed limit just a tiny bit so that I can get somewhere a little bit quicker if I'm behind in time. And it usually just isn't the one person driving under the speed limit, it's everyone in every lane that is not driving the speed limit when this happens. So there I am, stuck behind the wheel, driving really slow because they're already driving slower than the speed limit, and I'm stuck, and I can't do anything, so everything just boils over. Another thing is when people stop in free-flow turning lanes, because not only is that a huge road hazard, it also stops everyone from where they're going, and nobody's gonna be able to go until that person goes. And what if there's a lot of traffic? Then you just have to sit and wait. But there's a free lane that you could flow into, but you can't because somebody is blocking it. You can tell I'm getting very passionate about my driving when it's very hard to keep my composure while trying to make this. It shouldn't be this difficult to talk about driving and not get angry about it. Oh, and the best one has yet to come, because I haven't talked about the people who cut you off and then flip you off because you were giving them the horn. I totally get it that you are trying to make yourself feel better about being an idiot, and in doing so, you're just gonna flip somebody off and just feel like all the steam is flowing out of your body. But it isn't. What it's really doing is making you look like an even bigger idiot. Everyone should really take from my experiences and just know from the very beginning, when you start driving, there are going to be stupid people on the road, and there's nothing you can do about it. What you need to do instead of getting angry, because once you start getting angry, then it seeps into your system, and it's very hard for you to stop getting angry whenever this stuff happens. Just stay relaxed, because once you stay relaxed, you're not going to get angry at anything, and getting angry at things is only going to help maybe cause an accident, and you don't want to be in an accident. They're very annoying, awful, whatever other adjectives you want to use to describe them. Following my own words will help everyone around me become safer, and it'll also make the roads just a tiny bit safer for everyone else involved. Because we all already know just how particularly unsafe it can be on the roads, and we don't need any more reasons for them to be not safe.